All right, page 59, adjectival phrase or adjectival clauses. So, what is the meaning of an adjectival clause? An adjectival clause or adjective clause is a subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. What is the meaning of a subordinate clause? Means, can you mute, please, guys? All of you mute. All right, adjectival clauses. Adjectival clauses are very, very important, and you will then study it back next week, next year, inshallah, and also the year after that. So, what is the meaning of an adjectival clause? An adjectival clause or adjective clause is a subordinate clause. What is the meaning of a subordinate clause? Subordinate clause means not main clause, meaning that it doesn't give you full information, meaning that you cannot understand the whole sentence from it. Right? It's only presents more information about the main clause or the actual clause that modifies a noun or a pronoun. Okay, Mr. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Okay, adjectival clauses, they act like adjectives. They explain what kind or which one. Meaning that you have a subject, you have a verb, and you have a complement. And then you bring an adjectival clause to describe one of them. Most adjectival clauses begin with the word that, which, who, whom, whose, and we have also when and what, but you will not study this year. So I need you all to focus on these connectors: that, which, who, whom, or whose. Most of the adjectival clauses we have in English, they must start with one of these. Like, for example, when I say the skirt that I wore yesterday actually belongs to my mother. So here we have that I wore yesterday. The whole of this clause, we call it the subordinate clause. Subordinate clause, why? Because that I wore yesterday doesn't give me a full sentence, a full meaning, or a full information. And we only brought that I wore yesterday to describe which skirt. I wore a skirt. What skirt are you talking about? The one that I wore yesterday. Okay? So far, so good?
Yes, teacher.
Any questions? Okay.
No, teacher.
Lindsay chose a cell phone that fits in her wallet. Lindsay chose cell phone. Until here, I have a main clause, right? A dependent clause. Lindsay chose a cell phone. Okay, that's finished. But I brought here that fits in her wallet, which is the subordinate clause, the independent clause, right? Just to describe which phone, what kind of phones did she choose, right? So that fits in her wallet, just describing the phone. But I can't just ellipse the whole sentence and be satisfied with that fits in her wallet. If I told you just that fits in her wallet, you would just tell me, fit in her wallet. I don't know, right? So this is the meaning of subordinate clause. Subordinate clause, the one in red, doesn't give you a full meaning. They just describe what before them. Okay? And by the way, in both of these two examples, I can remove that and I put which instead of it. The skirt that I wore or the skirt which I wore. The cell phone that fits or the cell phone which fits. Both of them are correct, whether to choose that or which. Some adjective clauses, guys, begin with the subordinated conjunction, such as since, where, or when. For example, when I say the grocery store, where we shop, carries lots of organic foods. So here, the grocery store, that's a place, right? The mall, that's a place. The school, a place, right, guys? So when you have a place, you do not bring that for which or who or whom. You bring where, because you are talking about a place. Mute. So again,
Mute.
when you have a place like the grocery store, I can say the grocery store that we shop. No, the grocery store where we shop. The place where we do our shopping. The school where we learn. The house where I sleep. The cafe where I meet my friends. Okay? So when you have a place, you bring the conjunction where. Next example, you can use adjectival clauses also to combine two sentences. That's the most important thing. That's what I really need right now. When you have two independent clauses, two main clauses, and you need to combine them in just one sentence. For example, when I say we grow peaches on our farm is near Austin. So here in both of these two sentences, this one gives me full information. We grow peaches on our farm. Full information. Full information means main clause or independent clause. And the second one, our farm is near Austin. Also full information, main clause, independent clause, right? Now we need to combine the two sentences, the two main clauses, to make them just one sentence. How can I do that? Okay, if you can see here in the first clause, I have the place our farm. Okay, our farm. And here I have our farm as a subject, right? So you have here our farm, and you here have our farm in this sentence and here in this sentence. All you need to do is just to ellipse our farm from the second one and remove also the full stop and put that or which. Okay, so we grow peaches on our farm, which is near Austin. So all you did here is just to ellipse the duplicated word from the second sentence and also the full stop. Do not forget to remove the full stop because you compound. You have now two sentences. You combine both of them to make just one sentence. So good so far? Any questions?
No, teacher.
Oh no, it's clear.
All right, that's very good. Going to practice number 8. We need to underline the adjectival clause in the sentence, starting with Yasser.
Yes.
Number A.
Number one.
Yep.
Jan plays with the toy that you gave her.
So where is the adjectival clause here, Yasser?
What?
Where is the adjectival clause?
Wait.
Yes, I'm waiting.
With?
Clause, not word. Clause mean the sentence, but not doesn't give you full information.
Teacher, I know, I think.
Play.
Okay, who's that?
I think teacher with the toy. With the toy, I think.
Okay, guys. All right.
No, no, teacher, I have the answer.
Muhammad, yes?
That you gave her.
Bravo, that you gave her. Very good, Muhammad. So, guys, here in this example, Jane plays with the toy. Until here, starting from Jane to the toy, I have full information. Mute, please, guys. So again, here an example, guys, mute. So again here, guys, in example number 1, okay, when I say Jane plays with the toy, until the toy, starting from Jane to the toy, I have full information, main clause, right? The adjectival clause, the subordinate clause, the dependent clause, it is what that you gave her. And of course, that you gave here describes what? The toy. Which toy are you talking about? The one that you gave here. Okay. Number 2, Asil or MK.
Yes.
Number 2.
In the few days that I spent in Port Isabel, I learned about coastal biology.
Yep. So where the adjectival clause here?
In the few days that I spent.
Think again. Okay, guys.
In the
All
few days
the
that I spent in
adjectival clauses. All the adjectival clauses. We'll start with. Say
that I
affirmative.
spent in Port Isabel.
That.
That I spent in Port Isabel. No, that I spent in Port Isabel.
Okay,
I
Muhammad.
forgot,
Okay,
teacher.
good.
That I spent in Port Isabel.
All right, Muhammad. That I spent in for the visible. So again, guys, all the adjectival clauses will start with one of these. Okay. Number 1, that. Number 2, who. Number 3, which. Number 4, where. Number 5, when. And sometimes you use what, but you will not have this here. And also whose. So all the adjectival
Teacher,
clause
why
that you
don't you
will start.
underline that?
It's a mistake. I'm sorry, guys. You need to underline that also. I didn't. Okay. Just missed underlining the whole or stretching the line. So here, starting from that to Isabel.
And from
Okay?
that
So the
as well.
adjectival, yeah, from that to Isabel. So the adjectival clause will start with that, who, which, where, when, whose, and what. Okay, guys? Number 3. Sorry. Abdulaziz. Abdulaziz Ali Yusuf.
Yes.
Mhm.
The place where Enrique gets his coffee is a tiny cafe on Congress Avenue.
Yep.
Where Enrique gets his
Bravo. Bravo. Where Enrique gets his coffee. Very good. Because if I remove this sentence, what versus will be the place is a tiny cafe on Congress Avenue. So that's the full information. And here, where Enrique gets his coffee is a subordinate clause describing the place. Very good, Abdullah. All right, Ahmad.
Teacher, can I do it?
Wait, Muhammad. Muhammad, you will do number 6.
Okay.
So
Ali,
can I do
number
number 4?
4. Khalid, you're doing number 5.
Okay.
Ali. Asil.
Yes.
All right, number 4.
A dog whose collar is gone is at the park.
Yep.
Whose collar is gone?
Bravo. Whose color is gone? I just can remove this and say the dog is at the park. And by the way, guys, when you have an adjectival clause preceded by a comma and followed by a comma, it's called indirect relative pronoun. Indirect relative pronoun. Whose here is indirect relative pronoun. Means that
Like
it
that
only
real
gives you indirect relative pronoun. Mean that it just gives you full information, one that you can remove from the sentence. You do not need it. So the full information or the needed information in the sentence is that the dog is at the park. I can just ellipse the full of this subordinate clause. I don't need it. Okay, number 5, Khalid.
Sanjay, whose essay I read, got a good grade.
Yep, the same one
Whose
as
essay I read.
Bravo, whose essay I read. Very good. I can just also ellipse whose essay I've read and I can say Sanjay got a good grade. Very good, Khalid. Muhammad.
أنا أنايز
Anis's
أنايز dish
dish.
Dish which I tasted was spicy. Which I
Yep.
tasted.
Which
Which
I tasted. I can just ellipse it also and say Anina's dish was spicy. Very good. Number 7. Who wants to answer?
Me.
Fahd. Nawaf, you're okay, Nawaf, and then Fahd.
Number 7.
Yup.
The jacket that Scene wears is plain. That Scene wears.
Bravo. That's in words. Very good. Very, very good, guys. Number 8. Fahd. Where's Fahd? Okay, anyone else?
Me, teacher, I will try.
All right, yes, sir.
The trains that pass by are too loud. The trains that pass.
Okay, the trains, they are here. Khalid. Sorry, yes, sir. The trains are what?
Um,
Subject, verb, object, preposition.
subject.
Subject. Bravo. Where is the verb?
Pass.
Where is the verb before? Where is the verb before the trains?
Pass.
Think again.
Loud.
Are.
Loud is an adjective. Are, as Inti said. So here the main
That
clause
pass
are.
by.
Yeah,
That
the main
pass
clause
by.
are. Sorry, the main clause is the trains are too loud. And the subordinate clause is that.
Ellipse that pass by.
Yep, exactly. See, we can ellipse it that pass by, and we have the full sentence. The trains are too loud. Very good, guys. Very, very good. All right, practice number B. Then you take a screenshot and do it as a homework, and we will start with it on Sunday. You need just to combine both of the sentence using an adjectival clause.
teacher, I can't take a screenshot.
Teacher, can I write the last word in the last one, teacher?
That passed by Ali.
Okay.
Okay. Someone takes a screenshot and send it on the group, and do it as a homework until we solve it
Teacher,
together.
I can't take a screenshot.
Teacher,
Oh.
why I take a
Okay,
screenshot
I will
and
send
put
it in the group.
Yeah, it's in the book. If you download it, you don't need to take a screenshot.
Put the answer, teacher. Show the answer.
No, I'm not. I'm not yet.
Okay, we're finished, teacher, now.
Teacher, 1 minute left.
Do you have any question?
No, thank you.
No.
Oh.
And again, I need to remind you that this page, the adjectival clause, is very, very, very important.
It's very important, listen.
Yeah, very important.
Okay.